The best healthcare is there in ways big and small. There when we most and least expect it. We may not see it, but we feel it. It lets us know we're not in this alone. Everyone deserves a healthcare partner who never quits. One who's there for what matters. United Healthcare. There for what matters.
It's not just another day in your life. Things are changing for the better. At Comcast, we see those changes, and we're thinking about how we use technology today to live, work, learn, and play. And we're building for the future now, so we're better prepared for the wants and needs of tomorrow. That's why Comcast is rolling out multi-gig internet speeds to more than 50 million homes and businesses before the end of 2025, making our already industry-leading network even faster, smarter, greener, and more reliable. Over the decades, Comcast has been your partner, working hard to serve your community, and will continue to be your partner. We're expanding our gigabits so you can enjoy the tiny bits that matter most.
Finally tired of doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results? Well, this show is going to help you change your life for the better. Strap on your seatbelt and navigate this roller coaster we call life with human potential expert and best-selling author Dr. Verna Price. Each week, Dr. Verna blesses you with her virtues to live your best life so you can be the best you that you can be.
Welcome back to Dr. Verna's Virtues. As you can see, I am traveling today, so I just want to make sure that you all can still hear me. Hopefully everything is okay out there. For those of you who are brand new to my podcast, Dr. Verna's Virtues, welcome. The goal of this podcast really is to give you life lessons that you can put into your life and to make your life better. And then also, you know what, so that you can be your best self in life and do good in this world. There's a lot happening in this world, and I would like to be a part of the solution. So you get to be a part of that solution too. And for those of you who are my regulars, welcome. I'm running around today. Some of you may be at the state fair having fun too. So make sure that you're having a good time and eat some cheese curds for me, because I really like cheese curds. All right, so let's go ahead and start our podcast. Today, really, I want to talk about how to stay miracle-minded in your change. As you pursue your next level, how to stay miracle-minded. Let's go ahead and start with our affirmation. This is my life, and I get to change it when I want to, how I want to, if I want to, because it was given to me. And that makes me very valuable, very important, very lovable, and extremely powerful. So it is September 1st. And typically September 1st is the beginning, kind of as we look toward the fall season. Typically in fall, what happens is now the seasons are beginning to change. And for you also, there might be a season change for you. There's a change coming. Maybe there's something you've always wanted to do, and guess what? You are actually beginning to pursue that. Maybe there is a change happening in your family, maybe with your children. Maybe your children went to college. Maybe something's going on with your marriage, with your relationships. There's a change happening. But what I want you to do is, as this change is happening, I want you to stay miracle-minded. I want you to be looking for something amazing to happen for you in your life, for your situation. I want you to put a miracle mindset right in front of you at all times. And literally every day, every moment, you're thinking to yourself, you know what? A miracle might come my way. In other words, something extraordinary is going to happen for you. You've been thinking about it. You've been dreaming about it. You've been wondering about it. And or maybe you're that person who's always worrying. You're always worrying, like, is it going to work? You know, is that check going to come? Is that project going to work? Am I going to get that contract? You know, is this relationship going to work? Are my kids going to really graduate from high school? Are they going to graduate from college? You know, are my kids going to get married? Am I going to get to go on that vacation? You know, whatever it is that you're worrying about, I want you to release the worry. Let me say that again. Release the worry. because worrying is like a rocking chair. You're doing something, going back and forth, but you're not accomplishing anything. There's no progress. You just have movement over and over and over again, and nothing is happening. So worrying, don't even use your mind space to worry. It's not a good use of your mind space. Instead, use your mind space, right? I'm talking about a miracle mindset, to be thinking about what could happen. Someone could. Someone could give you that contract. So you could earn that. You could get to that. You could go on that trip. You could own that business. You could buy a new building. You could. Why not? Why not have a miracle happen to you? I think it's time. I think it's time for a miracle to come your way, don't you? And if you don't think it's time for a miracle to come your way, maybe you should be sending me a text message or an email or something and get some coaching, because you know what? Every day there are miracles happening every day. Why not let it happen to you? Why not let it be your opportunity to have something spectacular happen in your life? But I can tell you, it is not going to happen if you don't get your mind right. If you don't start thinking of the possibilities. Stop thinking about the past. If you know what? If your past was wonderful, great. If your past was horrible, fine. Just release it. Release whatever it is, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the indifferent. Release the past. For example, I find people who they've done good. They've done a good job. They've done decent work. They've been some places, and that's all they talk about. But the truth of the matter is that it's now time for a new level. And you cannot get to your new level without some miracles, let me tell you. You need some people to step up for you. You need some things to go your way. You need some shifts in the environment. You need a miracle. So why not? Why not just expect one? Expect a miracle today. Expect that someone's going to call you and say, guess what? I found out. Guess what I have for you? But how is that going to happen? It's right here. It's right here. It happens in your mind. First things first. I'm just going to give you 3 things just to adjust your mind to a miracle mindset. First thing is first. Do you actually believe that it could happen to you? I cannot do that for you. If I could go into your brain and there, just imagine 3 switches. If I could turn that switch on for you, I would do it. But this is the closest I can get. The closest I can get to turning your switch on is to challenging you to make that shift. Do you believe that you deserve a miracle? Do you believe that you are good enough for a miracle? Do you believe that a miracle could happen to you? Do you believe that a miracle is coming your way? Do you? I don't know. I sure hope you do. I certainly believe it. I absolutely believe it. Number 2 thing to get your mind ready is that you have to have something for a miracle to come to. If you're not thinking of anything, if you don't have any dreams, if you don't have any vision, if you don't have any aspirations, what exactly is a miracle going to do for you? It's not going to do anything for you because it won't be attracted to you. Let me tell you, miracles are attracted to belief. You have no belief, you have no miracle. Why? Belief is a magnet for a miracle. You got to believe it. You actually have to believe that you can get that contract, write that book, buy that building, become a billionaire, become a millionaire. You have to believe that you can get that new house. You got to believe it, that your children can graduate, your children can thrive. You have to believe that, because your belief becomes a magnet for a miracle. So the question is, what are you believing for? What's in your mind? Are you ready for the 3rd thing? The 3rd thing now is to explore possibilities, to keep your mind open to possibilities. So when you get that phone call, think of it as a possibility. When you meet that person, think of them as a possibility. When you start thinking about that new whatever is, thinking about a possibility. So I want you to actually always be thinking about, that's a possibility. It's possible that that could happen. It's possible that that can happen. So it's possibility thinking. And not only are you thinking about possibilities, you're now starting to write down some things too. Get a journal. When you start dreaming and those possibilities come to your mind, jot them down. If you meet someone and you get, sometimes you'll get kind of like a vision about people and they won't know it, but you'll know it, but you'll see something about them. And you think, you know what, that's a possibility for me. Jot that down. Just remind yourself. What I want you to do, believe that you deserve a miracle and it's coming your way. Start thinking about, dreaming about, visioning about what you want and open your mind to possibilities, because I want you to become a magnet for miracles. Do you know what I do every day in my life? I manage miracles, because every day amazing things happen to me. It happened with me and in my life and in my family every day. And what I get to do when people say, oh, Dr. Verna, you're so busy. I am not busy. Nope, not at all. I spend my life managing my miracles. And I hope that you will too. All right. Have a great day. Enjoy this day. Blessings to you. Be sure to get my new book, Power Lessons for Life. Go to my new Shopify channel, powerlessonsforlife.com. Get all of my books. Go to my website, learn more about me, drvernaprice.com. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. Let's finish with our change affirmation. This is my life, and I get to change it when I want to, how I want to, if I want to, because it was given to me. And that makes me very valuable, very important, very lovable, and extremely powerful. You have the power to create change in your life. Expect a miracle. Why not? Bye.
Get caught up on previous episodes of Dr. Verna's Virtues at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
Hi, I'm Shaletta Brundage. I'm a media personality, podcaster, and a business owner. But my most important role is mom. 3 of my beautiful kids have been diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. When I didn't know who to trust or where to turn, I found ACRA. ACRA provides home care services to families all over Minnesota. The care is not one size fits all. They know each one of my kids is unique. They listen to what resources we needed and what's best for our family. I've seen my kids grow and thrive with ACRA's in-home care. While autism is the most common diagnosis among ACRA clients, ACRA offers personalized in-home care services for people with disabilities, chronic illnesses, behavioral diagnosis, and mental illness. They work with children, adolescents, and older folks too. Find out more about ACRA at their website, acrahomecare.org. ACRA helps me provide my kids with a better quality of life. They can do it for your family too.
Your research is done and you've made the decision. You're ready to get the COVID-19 vaccine. Here are a few things to know before you go. Vaccinations in Minnesota are free, but bring health insurance information if you have it. It's okay if you don't have health insurance. You don't need it to get the vaccine. Bring your legal ID too, if you're comfortable sharing it. But a legal ID is not required for you to get the vaccine. When you get your shot, you'll get a card with information about your vaccine, or you can keep track on an app. It's easy to find the closest clinic or pharmacy where you can get your free vaccine. Go to vaccines.gov for your nearest location. That's vaccines.gov.
Children's Minnesota, the leader in specialized healthcare for kids, is here to raise awareness, standards, the bar, the stakes, the question, the curtain. On raising kids' health to the highest priority. Kids need equal access to healthcare, more pediatric expertise, a voice for change. Kids need us, all of us. So let's raise them up. Children's Minnesota, the kid experts.
Summers are a great time to park it. So take time to make time in your glorious Minneapolis parks. Now when you enjoy your beaches and lakes, piers and playgrounds, trails and paths, you can also stroll through the Minneapolis park markets. Now through the end of August, there's a park market every Friday evening at Minnehaha Regional Park. And there's a park market every Sunday afternoon and evening at Lake Harriet. Meet local artisans and small business owners selling unique goods and handcrafted items created right here for you. And with every park market, there's always live local music too. August is Black Business Month, so be sure to support the park market vendors of color. Park markets. One more reason to park it in your Minneapolis parks. To find locations and hours, go to minneapolisparks.org, then click on Activities and Events and look for park markets.
Do you worry that lead-based paint in your older home might be dangerous to your children or kids who visit you? Well, Hennepin County put those fears to rest. Hennepin County offers free lead tests and home assessments. If they find anything, eligible homeowners and landlords can receive up to $15,000 for work on the home, including new windows. The government banned lead-based paint 45 years ago when it was discovered that lead poisoning can affect development and cause permanent damage in young children. But 75% of those homes built before 1978 still contain some lead-based paint. As the paint degrades, it can make dust that little kids ingest when they're crawling and putting things in their mouths. So make sure your home is safe and hazard-free. Learn about testing and that $15,000 grant at hennepin.us/lead control. That's hennepin.us/lead control.
You know Shaletta makes you laugh, but did you know Shaletta Brundage can also make you think and boost your business? Media personality, activist, and comedian Shaletta Brundage founded Shaletta Makes Me Laugh to celebrate and share the best of Black culture. It's a podcasting platform. You can download 10 weekly podcasts hosted by African-American subject experts at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com is also a production house, creating broadcast-quality commercial content. And Shaletta and her team of storytellers create powerful promotional campaigns to get businesses the brand awareness they're looking for. Some of Minnesota's top businesses trust Shaletta, and you can too. Get out the word about your events and products and get in front of communities of color with ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com. She's got the power to help your business.